Oi, Ítalo. João Vitor tá em live. Mil nego na live. Dia de análise e dicas ao vivo. Imagina as dicas que ele vai passar, hein? É, Abdalão mijou nele, hein? Modo kamikaze, tiozão. Ai, não sei é ótimo, mano. Ah, cara, tô com o microfone do BS ligado.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And it's Paris who take the lead!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Musiala. Pedri. Musiala. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Rice. Now it's Neymar. Rice. And he's in on, and the shot! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Musiala. Koundé. Opts for safety. That's a throw. Pedri. Conte. It'll be a throw-in. Guehi. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Koundé. And it's Conte. Pedri, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Paris already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lyon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Pedri has it in a wide position. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good big chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Dieter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the return pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Musiala. Well played. Important challenge, that. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Musiala! They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! Goal! Lyon! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper.
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Paris do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pedri. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Bellingham gets across to intercept that. Chouameni, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Oh, played right into his path. And the finish! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham, good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala receives it in a good position here. He's come in hard. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Changement en cours.
Mendes is behind this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rice! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Paris still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Musiala. Bellingham. Cherki. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now, can they get it back? Now it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Lovely, now then. And he skips past his man. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Mendes with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Paris can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neuer punts it upfield. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision on the through ball. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. This ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. Paris are down to 10 men. Pacho. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Chance! Haaland is flagged offside. That pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Rice. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Quick look, then plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri goes short. Cross into the... He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! No, just not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder.
Pedri! Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Rice receives it in a good position here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Now it's Musiala. Now it's Rice. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Goal! Lyon! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Goes for a shot!
Paris really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Pedri. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Kudus. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking to play him in. Yamal is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Dembele. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Yamal. Kudus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte. And it's Kudus. Rice.
Paris certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's picked his way through. And it's Pedri. Strong running down that left flank. Very nicely done. Pedri. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
C'est la mi-temps et nous sommes plutôt bien partis. Espérons que la seconde période soit aussi bonne que la première.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Neymar. He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
Great chance! Goal! Paris! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pedri, So what can they make of this? Kudus, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Paris have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Martin. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Paris do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal going forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Kimmich. Yamal. Here's Rodri. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Now it's Yamal. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nicely spread.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro
The two
42.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
Le
same
numéro
time.
19. Le numéro 22. Le numéro 15.
Paris surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Le numéro 14.
And
Le
he cuts
numéro
out the
5.
supply.
Changement.
Neymar is herring after that one. Always onto this. He is through here. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's being shifted off it. Goulet. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar has created one goal already. Martin. Played towards the other side. Not the most accurate pass. They get a throw in. Saliba. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And here's Dembele. He's cut it out. Paris, moments now away from seeing this one out.
3 minutes.
He's found a way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Nicely worked. He has found a way through. Neymar plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.